You put money on the table. You're 7 points ahead. What do you want to be? 30 points ahead, and then you want the league. You want to win the league already now. We are doing extremely well. We asked Mikel Arteta to find a way to be above Liverpool and Man City. If they're not following with Villa, that's on them. Look at what you're doing and what you can do, however you want to do it. I know a lot of people are talking about set pieces and, not a lot of chances created and whatnot. We asked him to find a way to win. We still didn't. But that's what he's doing. It's not believing in the process anymore. It's happening. Look, now this is not me talking as an Arsenal fan. It is me saying at one point you have to embrace it. People were talking about the process. It's not believing in the process anymore. It's happening. You have to be honest. We put ourselves in a situation where we have, I do believe, the best squad. Did you hear the name of the players that he mentioned just now? They're not playing. Look at how we played. You're not complaining anymore about missing one or two. So you need to make sure that you can win the league. I'm not saying you're going to win it, but you need to act like it. You are favorite. Embrace it. Not know anything. Like we all know it's going to be difficult against Chelsea. We all know we have the game at in midweek against Bayern Munich, but it's time to deliver, and you need to embrace it. It's not me trying to put pressure. It's not. If I was in that dressing room, that's how I would have come back in the summer. I would have said, guys, it's time. Enough of messing around. We need to now put a performance this year where people are going to be scared of us. And that's about it. It's not being cocky. It's not being whatever it is. It is you work for it, right? You suffered from it. Everything that you did this summer is to make sure that you can have two squad. I would say that the two squad that we have, if you maybe change it however you want to change it, can finish. Obviously, the first one, you know what we can do when the guys play. The other one can be in the top four. This is how good of a squad we have.
Would Arsene Wenger win the Premier League with this Arsenal squad?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think definitely. I think if you look at the Premier League this season in terms of teams stumbling a little bit, I think Arsene Wenger, one of the greatest Premier League managers ever, with the squad that Arsenal have assembled, I think Arsene Wenger would absolutely walk it, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, it's a brilliant Arsenal side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Victor's Gyökeres. If there was a man that needed a goal, it's him. He obviously scored in his last Champions League game, but he's come in for some criticism this season in front of goal. But it's Kai Havertz. It's a fantastic ball. It just clips Gyökeres' heel. That then takes it into his path. One touch out and just bends it round the goalkeeper. Great start for Arsenal, and they're on their way to 8 wins out of 8 in the Champions League. 1-0.
And when you talk about Saka, Martinelli, Gyökeres, they spent money on him, and then you're going Trossard. And you're looking at players, Madueke, players who you think should be producing and getting goals, but they're not. They're really struggling, Arsenal, and they are massively reliant on their set pieces. And, defensively, they've been great, but you're starting to see now they're conceding goals. They have got to step up. Arsenal have got to step up and start scoring goals. They've got to get Saka scoring. They've got to get Gyökeres firing. Gabriel Jesus, he's always a bit part player. He shows brilliant moments, and then he doesn't keep going and keep scoring goals. Havertz coming back might be, decent for them, but, I think they've got a massive problem.
I saw a lot of incredible talks as well about the team and individuals when we won in Milan 3 days before. It's the beautiful thing about this game. Same players, same team.
And does the team maybe need to kind of help more to get more out of your attacking players right now?
We want those numbers to be higher, but as well, I think we are 3 goals away from the best team, So we are not that far, so the margins are still very small. Maybe they are contributing to another players as well to score a lot of goals or to do other stuff. So we want to be the best in every stat, but it's very important that we can read the stats in the manner that are useful for us and especially for our players. Yeah. Well, obviously it's Champions League, so every opponent is very tough because they are very used to winning. That's first of all. Obviously the conditions that they are coming, it's special because of where they are in the domestic league as well. But looking back at the games that they play against Real Madrid or Inter, for example, I watched both of them. They make it very, very difficult for them. So tomorrow we expect a game very similar. We have to be at our best because we want to win the game again, and we'll go for it.
Even as guests here, we're putting a lot of pressure on Arsenal. I understand they want to win it, but they are 4 points clear. In terms of, we're saying, but we've just said though, Man City have not been performing at the level. Villa, there or thereabouts. But other teams might slip up as well, you know?
Of course, or they might have had their slip-ups
going back
already.
to Roy's point, at the end of the day, at the end of the season, it's about winning the title. We was there. We was up against your mob, United, and we had